This week we enter into the Lenten season. Don't forget Ash Wednesday services this Wednesday at 8:30 in the morning, 3:30 in the afternoon, and 7 o'clock at night, with a little bit of a Lenten luncheon starting at 4:15 or 4:30. Don't forget either that during the 5 Wednesdays after that, we'll have Lenten midweek services again, 8:30 in the morning, 3:30 in the afternoon, 7 o'clock at night, with that Lenten luncheon. The Lenten services properly focus in on Jesus' passion, his suffering and death. The Sunday services during the Lenten season are different. They're Sundays in Lent, but they're not Sundays of Lent. The distinction is this: the Sundays are located in Lent, but they're not penitential. They're not focused on Christ's passion, because every Sunday during the church year is a little celebration of Christ's resurrection. In other words, the Sundays in Lent, we take a look at his upcoming triumph. That's true of one of the stories we'll take in middle school catechism class this week. It was a dramatic account found in Luke chapter 7. Jesus was approaching a little town called Nain. A stretcher with a dead young man was being carried out of town. He was going to be buried, having died shortly before. His mother, a widow woman, who was now bereft of both husband and son, was crying behind him. Jesus walked up to her and tenderly encouraged her, "Don't cry." Then he touched the funeral stretcher, and they stopped. He said, "Young man, I say to you, get up." And for the first time recorded in Jesus' ministry, that young man got up. There was a resurrection from the dead. The message: our God has that power. Our God has that love. Our God is the true God who can do miracles, and he can do what we need him to do, namely, to raise our dead bodies from the grave someday. Further proof of that, Jesus' own resurrection. When, though he was dead, he raised himself from the grave, proving his power to do it for you and for me. Folks, that's the reason we're Christians, and that's the reason you're going to be in church this week. Maybe even a couple of times, huh? We'll see you here.